the West, a border battle that brings together two schools fighting for a bronze boot. A tribute to a former ROTC instructor, the Bronze Boot is the ultimate prize in today's resumption of the border war. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Wyoming Cowboys. The Rams will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will come out first. In the last meeting, the Rams trampled the Cowboys, making brown mustard out of them in a game that never felt competitive.
I think everybody went into that one thinking it was going to be close. Colorado State obviously had some other ideas, Dave, but their intensity was simply unmatched in that game. That's where Wyoming's got to be better this time.
Got to be much better because they took that bronze boot in a bad spot last year. It was not competitive, not at all. They had to have been embarrassed. They had to have been thinking about this for a year, and they want to come out and put a better display on it.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
These are the places of defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Rams offense will get the ball for the first time. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll go to the ground. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's got his man.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
It's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Rams are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. They might have have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And they will score! Touchdown, Colorado State! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Rams are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down off the screen. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? The play action fake. Here's a heat. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Bulldozes his way through. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Duke. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. Second down, they'll go to the air. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Give to the running back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the Rams really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab on the left. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Wants to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw it. Punts it out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Rams have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rams come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll go right back to it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duke. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Duke. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Pulls it, fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one covered, just a short gain there.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He made yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The RPO, it's complete. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Duke. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Floats it out in space. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas one, and you can bet the good folks in Denton are loving every aspect of this offense. They're up by 24 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Rams can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Down at the 41. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to... Wyoming. And
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Cowboys and Rams. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against on that offensive line.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. And the Rams in a good spot here with second and short. To the ground with the back. Still running at the 40. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
The Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
To the ground. He's got it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He caught it.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for a loss.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And the Cowboys backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Now the play fake. The throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's going to fire deep. Snags it on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch called for. 3-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got him. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The border war over the Bronze Boot dates back to 1899, but the introduction of the Bronze Boot trophy was started as part of a mutual agreement between each school's respective ROTC departments.
Well, it's nice that there was a mutual agreement because the very first time these two teams played in 1899, the game was forfeit. Apparently there was breaking of rules. It ended up in a brawl. These two schools have not liked each other for a very long time in the border war, David.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the pet.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. This time on target. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Leaves it with the back. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. Finding open areas. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. The give to the tailback. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll send the back in motion. Slithers into space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. At midfield, he's got room. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to Green. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle. He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 15. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rams!
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duke.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Duke. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's the handoff. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Rams want to crank the tempo. The give on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Complete on 3rd down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Find space on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Pulls it in. It's Duke. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll 7. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go back to the ground. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. There he goes. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
They did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. And now we are set up for quite a finish. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he can't complete the 1st pass. Let's see if he can get settled. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 3rd. Complete to the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. So this